Hey guys, current energies check-ins for the weekend. Let me address something real quick and then we'll jump into dreamland and then into the reading. Yeah. Members. Probably have a little section here that you guys can skip unless you're watching this premiere live. There's still a lot of questions. I've been putting announcements and did a video for you guys a while ago explaining the whole process and that we're switching from membership to individual readings to another platform. There's still a lot of questions, a lot of confusion. This is the last day of membership. Now, when I press that cancel button, I have no idea what's going to happen. Normally, it would be shut down. If it's shut down, none of you guys will have access for it anymore. I did say at the end of November I will be canceling membership, so you know it's December 1st. I have a lot of upset people. I can't please everybody. When I switched from individual to membership last time, like about a year and something ago, I had the same issues, the same complaints. It's a paid extra service on my part, so I don't have to do it. I'm doing it. It's a lot of work to do to begin with, so I'm not forcing anybody to pay if they don't want to. There's no reason to what's going on, no, give us membership. And no, if that's what I choose to do, that's what I'll do. So, I might change it in a couple of months. Who the hell knows? I'm not as fixed of a sign as I am. I'm not so fixed on certain things. And when I change them, I change them completely. So, just wanted to address that because, again, I've seen a lot of questions still. Some people didn't see announcements, and they've been on for quite a while because I wanted to give you guys a little bit of time to see that, to be aware, to cancel if you must. If you don't cancel and you just renewed, the minute I cancel, YouTube will refund you for the last month that you paid for. It's not me that's refunding you. It's not, because you're paying a service to YouTube, not to me. So it won't be me that, oh, okay, let me go to each of you, and it doesn't really work like that. It's kind of like there's a middle party there that kind of takes care of that, so that part will be taken care of, I'm sure. I mean, I can't guarantee that, but that's what they're saying, so I have to trust them on that. But that's that, so yeah, so hopefully the ones that missed that train are tuning into this one to catch some final words around that. And that's that for membership. Thank you guys for being with me all this time. I hope you'll still stick around. If not, no, it's okay. You don't have to do any kind of about it. And yeah, that's about it for membership. Now let's move on to serious business, dreams, which is not that serious of a business. Me and my dreams, I swear to God. So last night, where was I? Oh, I was fixing a flat tire on my car, apparently, which is not my car in the real life, but it's my car in the dream. And I'm fixing that flat tire. I feel this weird vibe around me. I'm doing my thing, and I feel this weird. And then I see some maybe teenagers. I don't recall the exact, determination of their ages and things like that, but I got the vibe of bullying. They were kind of swirling around. Were they bullying someone, or it was just a vibe with one another even? I'm not sure what happened there, but I kind of looked as I was, dealing with nuts and bolts. I kind of looked over because I felt this energy around me for the entire time that I was fixing this. And I look over and I see them, and I got up and I said, okay, I need to stop that right now. And they did, to my surprise. I'm like, Well, to my surprise in real life, because in the dream it was kind of normal, you know. I was like, okay, you need to, and then they did, and I was like, okay. But all of that energy was surrounding me in a way of, it almost felt like I had a protective shield where it didn't touch me directly, but I felt it was there. And then when they cut it off, it kind of dispersed a little bit. So I'm like, okay, this feels good. But it still felt like a cloudy kind of an energy around me, around that shield of mine. And then I'm like, okay, changing the tire. And then all of a sudden I go in the house, which kind of appeared there because I didn't see that house. It was like I was fixing the thing, and then I look up and I see my house in the dream, which again, not recognizing that house. But I go in, my mom is there, my brother is there, they're preparing for dinner. And then I go into a side room, which looked kind of like a garage, but it wasn't, to do some more things. I don't know what the hell I was doing. And then I hear a knock at the door. I go and answer the door, and this man shows up, youngish, because I saw he was looking young, but he felt older than he looked. And then I'm like, hi, and he said, hi, your dad sent me to help out. And then the minute he said that, I realized that I knew I was in a dream. It's kind of like, wait a minute. And then I said to him, because realizing that I was in a dream, I'm like, why isn't my dad coming directly? Because, you know, he can hear. And he said, no, he sent me. And I'm like, okay. And then I started remembering that in my childhood, I was very, very young. My dad did have a very good friend. I have no idea what happened to that guy. But he kind of gave me that vibe, you know, someone really close to my dad. And I don't know if it was the same one. I didn't recognize him because I don't remember much. I was too young. But I knew of him. And he gave me that vibe of him being him. Maybe that's why he seemed older, because he would be my dad's age, but he looked young. And then I don't remember. I kind of invited him in. We had dinner. My mom knew him. So I don't remember much of, but the energy kind of started to feel a little lighter, a little better, in terms of I wasn't feeling the overall energy that was surrounding me in the beginning. So definitely a good omen and a good helping hand from my dad. But it's interesting because my dad did come in my dreams like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I don't know. But whenever he comes, I talk to him directly, and he always gives me this good vibe in terms of how we're interacting. But when I wake up, I never remember what he's saying to me. You know, I never remember his words. I just remember the vibe, and I'm like, oh, that felt so good. This time I remembered. Maybe that's why he sent somebody, because it's like, okay, you at least got to remember this. So I don't know. It's kind of weird, but a weird dream altogether. It's interesting how you know, I pinched into that energy and it kind of settled down from my own protective shield, I would say. But yeah, interesting dream, but weird. But that's it. That's what I have for Dreamland. And I know you love dreams, because it's like, oh, okay, well, now let's start interpret, and then, oh, I had a dream about blah, 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 blah. You know, and I love dream talk. So I'll see you in the chat with that. All right, let's get down to business. Current energies check-ins for the weekend. I'll be looking into each sign individually by elements, earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. It will be quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Thursday video. Timestamps will be below in the description box, in the comment section, on the play bar. This is pre-recorded. It's recorded actually a few hours before this actually airs. So I will be there in the chat room with you guys. Sometimes I'm more present, sometimes I'm not, because it's either after my nap time or when this plays out. So I'm kind of like, okay. I'm a little dizzy a lot of the times when this comes on. But I'm there. I'm still there. I'm watching you. Even if I'm dizzy, I can snap out of it in a minute if I have to. Anyways, but yeah, I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy which could be that of a person, a situation, even a pet. I don't know, whatever you got going on. Because I have people, you know, counting all of the people that they don't have in their lives. Okay, but you don't have a life? You know, do you go to the grocery store? Well, yeah, well, that's the fucking energy, you know? So it's anything. It could apply to anything. Don't be so stuck on, oh, it has to be a person and it has to be that important person. No. Where the other energy is at in regards to you, where the connected energies are at, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for you. Roles can be reversed, so keep that in mind. And I believe that's it. Where's my babies? Juno, come here. No, don't. She sat down on the couch. No, she's not coming. Yeah, my baby girl. Well, Oscar's here, sleeping, so we're good to go. Earth signs, Capricorn. You're stuck. You are stuck. Okay. Why the hell not? All right, on your side, you get the Knight of Cups, the Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles. Your heart is open, energy is moving forward towards some sort of a commitment. I mean, that's the available energy that you're carrying. It's kind of like the way you're seeing this is kind of like, I'm in, I'm going in. We're going to make something nice here, you know? And that's where you're at with whatever situation is going on here. So you're definitely open for something here. Now, the energy attached to you, the Four of Cups, the Star, the Three of Swords. They're looking a little disappointed. They're kind of in that phase of, I don't know if this is what I want, you know? Because they're looking at, this is what I've always wanted, and then they're looking at it with the sense of disappointment. So it's kind of like they're kind of trying to figure it out at this point. Is this what I want? Is this not what I want? What is this, you know? For the connection, the Hangman, the Magician, the Devil. Oof. The way it's showing up, it's kind of like one is going, the other one is not going. There's a manifestation of a path where two energies are on it together. The way it's showing up right now, it's kind of like, and it kind of makes sense with what I see here, because you're open. Not that they're not open, but they're trying to figure their shit out. So it's kind of like, since you're open, you keep on going. Since they're trying to figure their shit out, they're standing still. So on a path that belongs to two walking on it, there's just one for now. There's desire for both to walk on that path, but the reality of it is one is pushing energies, the other one is not. Yet. Not now. You know, they're in standby. Okay. Let's see what the universe has. Four of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles. I mean, there's slight energy change for the better in terms of, you know, someone's going from a place of possible confusion, possible, I don't know what I want, into a place of, well, let me open up to see what I want, you know? So at least there's a little bit of a window there that's starting to crack open in the direction of, let me try to figure it out, where it doesn't keep whoever is stuck in this energy of, I don't know, it doesn't keep them stuck there. You know, it doesn't keep them in place. So there's a little hope. There's a little light at the end of this tunnel here. But that's it. Okay. Moving on to Taurus. was too close for my comfort. I'm like, okay, this. You squirrels, you ate all of my bird food. I gotta stack that up again for squirrels, apparently. I'm squirrel feeder, I don't have bird feeder. There's two of them. Two of them down there. There's one. And then they have a buddy. Let's see. Alright, on your side you get the Four of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Quite disappointed. Something that you still have emotions invested in looks like it's either coming to a close or it seems that it's closing out. There's something to it. And you're looking quite disappointed. Like, oh man, I don't want for this to end. So I don't know what this is. In all honesty, I see it as something tied up to work more than anything, but it could be something else. But you're kind of bummed out, you know, because you were invested in it still. For the energy attached to you, the Nine of Wands, the Page of Swords, the King of Pentacles. This is not an energy that's putting in much effort into this connection with you, if anything at all. They're kind of like showing me, look, I'm gonna do this much out of what I need to do, which what they need to do would be 100%. What they're doing is 10%. And then they're like, well, I don't even want to do that, so screw this shit, you know? So this is somebody that doesn't want to work with you on something. For the connection, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. It's kind of like, what now? You know, what are we going to do about this one? Is it fixable? How do we move forward from here? That's what's happening in the connection. Let me see what the universe has. Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups, Five of Swords. This is a self-sabotaging kind of an energy. A little bit of deception in there. Because someone's saying, nah, everything's fine. We're going to pull through this. It's fine. I would say address where you're at in this. You know, don't just push forward in something that's clearly dysfunctional a little bit. You know, it looks like a teamwork kind of a situation, and one of the two is out. Well, they're kind of hanging in by a little pinky there, kind of like, yeah, here I am. That's not necessarily doable, you know, and pushing forward and being like, no, positive vibes, everything's gonna be okay. Bullshit. No, it's not, you know, not as long as these energies don't align with one another to create something together, because I feel like this is what this is about. You're feeling it on your side. You are looking like you're bummed out. They're like, whatever. That's not constructive, you know, for either one of you. So, yeah, that's it. Moving on to Virgo. Alright, on your side, you get the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Swords. What is this? Why are people fighting against something here? You're looking like you're moving forward. You're showing me an energy of defeat here, of, oh my god, this is never gonna go anywhere, or oh my God, this is done, or it will be done, or I don't know, there's an energy of defeat attached to you, but you are moving forward towards something here that I gotta say, it looks good. So I'm like, where's this coming from? What is this about? You know, and I'm not clarifying to see what's up with that, but it could be your fear. It could be that fear of yours attached to you within the situation, because the stake is high. There's a lot of love here on your side. You know, a lot of, I'm going, I'm doing, I'm very determined, this is what I want. And normally fear would show up, you know, so if that's just what it is, then, you know, you can address it, you can look at it, you can see, okay, what are you doing here? You're not welcome on this journey, but thanks for visiting. You know, I don't know if that's the case, because on these parts here, I'm not seeing any of that, of an ending or defeat to the situation. The energy attached to you, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Fool. Yeah, stability, love, they're open, they're fully open. And this energy attached to you, they're like, let's go. You know, let's shoot for the stars. And that's exactly what they're doing. For the connection, the Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Four of Wands. This is a very deep connection you have with someone. It shows up as a very reliable partnership, best friend type kind of a thing, and possible love here. Yeah, there's possible marriage here involved. I don't know, but this is quite strong. This is one of those, I got your back, you got mine. So what is this fear doing here? I don't know, but it is. So let's see what the universe has. Page of Swords, the Moon, the Two of Swords. Oh, because you're in your head about things, you know. You hide it well. You hide it really well. You know, you're concerned, you doubt, you question. It's not taking over, but it's there somewhere. It's almost like you're keeping it a secret. You're not telling anyone that you're really concerned about who knows what, you know? So that's why, okay, well, yeah, fear is going to be born out of that. So, but you're not, what I'm happy about is that it's not taken over, though. Not yet. It could have that possibility if you let it, though. But that's it. All right, moving on to fire signs, Aries. I don't see much movement here. I see a lot of internal stuff happening, especially on your side. On your side, you get the Moon, the Hierophant, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. You're feeling this deep connection to someone. You're showing me, I'm never letting this go. Almost like you made up your mind now, even though this energy has been with you forever, possibly. You know, there's this almost knowing that, nah, you're never going to let this go. This one sticks with you forever and ever and ever, kind of a thing. It's going almost like an aha moment. On the energy attached to you, they get the King of Cups, the Strength card, the Seven of Swords. This is an energy that shows a lot of love and feels a lot of love for you, but they have their back turned. So it's one of those typical, oh, I love you so much, but I don't care about that because I'll go. Because that makes a lot of sense, you know? So for the connection, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Very stressful situation because it's one of those connections that feels like it's playing off of the extremes. When it's happy, it's really happy. When it's down low in energies, it's really low there. You know, it's feeling like one day it's here and it's the happiest thing in the world. The next day it's gone, it's over. And it's very stressful to deal with it in that way. It's like there's no middle ground to it, you know, in the way that you feel about it. Because again, I don't feel like physically there's much movement around it. I don't feel that. But energetically, there's some aha moments in there. There's some things that are not aligning. Let me see what the universe has. The Chariot, the Hangman, the Six of Swords. Yeah, no, nobody's moving. The energies are moving. Nobody's moving though physically. If they were to move, it would be like slow snail steps behind, you know, backwards. If there was any kind of movement. I don't even see that. Because they're moving so slow that it's kind of like, yeah, you're not moving. You're not doing anything. Yeah, pause. Big pause on this one. But that's it. Alright, moving on to Leo. Juno woke up, but I wonder what she's doing. She's looking like she found a bug, which I'm like, where? How? She's looking very focused and like this. We call her the bobblehead because she's like all the time. Kai is the Oompa Loompa. And Felix is Zen, the Zen master. Especially when he hangs here, you know, his paws all over the place. No, I think it's the reflection from the sun in the little leaves, kind of creating some shadow there, because she's like the snow bug. Let's see, Leo. On your side, you get the Six of Wands, the Chariot, the Six of Cups. It seems like a little bit of a progress on your side. There's a soul connection attached to you, and you're giving me a sense of, I feel good about it. You know, the way things are moving, the way things are looking here. I dig it. I feel good about it. Okay. For the energy attached to you, the Seven of Cups, the Hangman, the Hermit. Ooh, someone is trying to heal here. There's someone attached to you. They're kind of internal at this time, so it's feeling like a big pause on their end in terms of the way they may show up in this connection with you, or the way they're not really showing up much. I mean, they could, but from a very neutral, constant kind of, you know, not bouncing up or down in energies, because they're pretty internal at this point. They're going through a lot of healing, or they're trying to. I feel like they're dealing with multiple things here. I don't know. For the connection, the Page of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Death card. Something is starting to settle down though. Something is starting to, because I feel like someone is coming from a place of indecision into a place of curiosity, into a place of, oh, I didn't know what I wanted up until now, but now I'm like, that looks interesting. You know, so there's something. There's a change in here where things are going from indecision into a more open space of, at least let's try it. So I don't know what that's about, but let me see what the universe has. Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, Two of Cups. Okay. I feel like this energy is coming from a place really, really low in energies, kind of a place. Like this is kind of coming up from where it was really, really down for some reason, because I kind of get the sense that things were not looking great at all, and then something changed. There's been some healing there, and then things are starting to go up again here. I kind of get it like that. Like it went from a close call to this being completely called off, whatever this is, into, all right, we're doing it. You know, we're getting better here. So I don't know. But it looks good now. That's the bottom line. That's the important things, because now is all we got. We don't got later. We don't know if we got it. So why not worry about now? No, it looks good. All right, moving on to Sagittarius. Okay, on your side, you get the High Priestess, the Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords. You're telling me here, within these two cards, the High Priestess and the Ace of Wands, I'm following my intuition. I'm going in a direction that's pointed out by my intuition. And then you're telling me, by the way, that's bullshit. So you're not following your intuition. You think you are, or you're trying to convince me that you are, or you're trying to convince yourself that you are. But you're actually admitting right here with this Five of Swords that no, I'm not doing that. I'm following who knows what, but it's not my intuition. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Five of Cups. This is an energy that wants to start something brand new with you. They're having a hard time letting go of certain things that prevents them from starting something new with you. So as much as they want that, I don't know. For the connection, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Tower. This situation has the possibility to build up, to work out, to be worked on. But someone is hanging on to some pretty sabotaging energies here. So yes, you could be starting to work on this, but it could be very, very challenging if someone keeps on sabotaging the whole aspect of this along the way. And I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's them. With what lays down on the table right now, it kind of points to you, but it doesn't have to be. And as a reminder, we don't do these things on purpose. We don't sabotage things unless we're, I want to do this. No, it's a subconscious kind of an energy. And it's one of those things where we need to catch it for our own sake and start healing it. We all have our own saboteurs inside of us, So I don't know who, but someone is kind of in the way of this, and it's just gonna make this a little bit more challenging than it needs to be. Because I do see potential for things building up here, Let's see what the universe has. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. The both of you want to work on this. Now, I don't know what this is. It kind of shows up more like a friendship or a collaboration of some sort. It looks like something that could be productive for the both of you. I don't see it going in the direction of the heart, even though it could. But for now, it's looking like, okay, this could tie up into something nice. And with the Four of Pentacles here, you're kind of showing me, the both of you, that the both of you actually want this. So that's good. Then figure out what's standing in the way to not have those challenges along the way. And that's that. But that's it. Moving on to air signs. Hold on, I mixed you up, I think. Yeah. Libra. Juno's still there. Juno. Third day in. 3rd, 4th, I don't remember, where I put my decorations up for Christmas, because you know me, I love Christmas. If it were up to me, I would put them up since August. But it's intact for now. I was expecting we always suspect Kai. When something goes off in the house, it's Kai that's #1 suspect, and it's almost never him. That's the funny part. He looks like the perfect candidate though for screwing things up. It's almost never him. Poor guy. Alright, on your side you get the 7 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Well, you're showing me here, you're focused on the practical a lot, on the physical more than heart matters by the looks of it. Because you're showing me a lot of love, but then having your back turned to that, but then standing in your power, feeling secure, feeling good where you're at, but putting emotional things to the side. Kind of like, yeah, I'm not focused on that. You know, give me a few days where I don't focus on that. And that's okay if you want to take that. I feel like there's more to it than that, but I can't go in it because I can't clarify it. But you do look good, you know, in that 9 of Pentacles there. You do look stable. You almost look like you know what you're doing here, even though I suspect it's a little more than that. But the energy attached to you, the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, well, they're focused on love, on a lot of love. That could be the issue. It's kind of like, well, they have it all. They don't need from me, you know? They just don't know how to go about it. They just don't know how to maneuver through that energy of love. It could be also in the way it shows up, because you're showing me you as being independent, single. They're showing me them as, I don't want for Libra to be independent and single. I want for Libra to come into my energy of love. And this could be your way with the 7 of Swords to the Queen of Cups of saying, no, not interested, you know, not at this time. Because they're in a little bit of pickle. Like, how do I do that? So it doesn't seem easy for them. And then you're showing me your back turn, so that's why it might be that that's the reason why it's not easy. Anyways, for the connection, the Page of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the 7 of Wands. Yeah. Someone is upset that love is being rejected at this point. Someone's not interested. And I kind of get the sense that it's you. So it could be that someone showed up, hey Libra, let's go out for a coffee. No strings attached, but anyways, you know, I love you. But yeah, do you wanna? No, thank you. You know, I don't know. Let's see what the universe has. No, Libra's focused on something else right now. 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, really big focus on the material, on building your sense of stability, you know? So, yeah, kind of makes sense that you're kind of putting love to the side here, because it's like, yeah, this is what I'm being called, though. You know, to build something for myself, to create something here. And really hanging on to this energy. All right. Nothing wrong with that. It happens sometimes. But that's it. Moving on to Aquarius. I think when I was on Virgo earlier, I was convinced that I'm on Aquarius. And then I realized I can't be that far off in the reading. I just started. So I don't know what the hell that was. But it was quite interesting because then I'm like, wait a minute, this is Virgo, it's not Aquarius. Anyways, let's see. everybody looks a little like, as a collective energy, looks a little isolated, self-isolated, you know, like they're taking their sweet time within themselves. The energy kind of looks like that collectively. Like they have their own little bubble. It's not a bad thing, you know, sometimes we need that, but it's quite curious because so far in the reading I kind of got the same sense as, you know, keeping things, situations, people at a little bit of a distance while we figure out our own shit. On your side, you get the Seven of Swords, the Hangman, the Ten of Cups. Yeah. This is almost like finding your own space, creating happiness in there, in that space, and just kind of going in there, like your own little cave of happiness. You know, you created that, and at times, yeah, you're gonna find yourself out there in the world, surrounded by all of these energies, and it's like, let me go there in that little cave of mine because I know where it is. I made it. You know, it kind of looks like that. There is here a situation you're dealing with specifically, which I don't know what it is exactly, but I feel like you may have found a way to temporarily disconnect from it at times. You know, when it's getting too extreme, too much to deal with, it's kind of like, okay, let me go in my little cave. So I don't know what kind of a situation this is. Looks tied up to possibly work. I don't know. But anyways, the energy attached to you, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. Yeah, almost like someone is coming up to you and saying, hey, Aquarius, let's do this together. Let's work on this together. I have a proposition for you. You know, I was thinking about this business or that business. It almost looks like that kind of an energy. It doesn't look like it's pressing, but it does look like it almost comes up with stuff all the time, you know? And they have their eye on you to help them out with this, or to, I don't know. I don't see much effort on their side, though. I don't know. The connection, the Page of Pentacles, the Tower, the Eight of Swords. Right. There's not much involvement. There's not much emotional involvement in here. And it's almost looking like sooner or later, if there's still not much involvement, things will kind of crumble down. So I don't even know what the hell this is about. On your side, there could be more, but you need the other side to participate with you on that. So I don't know if you're working on something because one of you is not passionate enough. This whole situation might be crumbling down. You know, it might not work out. I don't know. No idea, but I do see the Tower here, where it kind of signals that, like, oh. So, let's see what the universe has. King of Cups, Three of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. The determination is there for things to work out. The emotional availability is not there. This situation needs both. So the desire is there, the determination is there, the tools are there. The emotional availability is not there. It's kind of like the main ingredient to this, and it's missing. So I don't know who's lacking that. You're looking like you have it on your side, but you kind of use it in your own little cave there. And they're looking like they're lacking that. So, but that's it. All right, moving on to... Oh, come on. Gemini. Okay, you got a little too close again. There you go. Hold on, Gemini, because, you know, Oh man, really? Hold on, I gotta use some skills here. And then I gotta use some other skills here. This is what I've been struggling for. The 9 of freaking wands, really? Okay. Alright, on your side you get the 9 of wands, the 4 of wands, the 6 of cups. There's a commitment here, there's a soul connection attached to it, there's your rejection to it. So almost like, you know, you have this offer of commitment here. I don't feel like you're interested. I don't know if you're interested. I don't feel like you recognize the soul connection behind it yet. But no, you're looking like, yeah, no thank you. Okay, the energy attached to you, the Knight of Cups, the 7 of Cups, the Devil. Well, they're not a stable energy to begin with. It's like, oh, no? Okay, next. Wait, what? Which, you know, logically, okay, it would make sense. But like, what? Especially when the Devil is here. What? You know? That's where that comes from. Again, in a logical place without this Devil here, I would be like, okay, you know, Gemini's not available, move it on. It's fine. But this Devil here is telling me, what? Were they there for, you know, for 5 minutes asking you, and then you said, I don't know, probably not. And then, oh, okay, let me rush on to the next one. It kind of looks like that a little bit. So I don't know. For the connection, the Fool, the 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles. It's looking like you're feeling good where you're at. You know, like you've created a sense of independence. You're still working on yourself here. There's a lot of self-work here. But there's a sense of on my own kind of an energy attached to you at this point where I don't even know. No, it is one energy here. Because I kind of got the sense that maybe, you know, you got more than an option here in terms of, hey, Gemini, do you want to hang out? Do you want to create something together here? But no, it's just one in particular that you're like, nah. You know, and again, it's kind of looking like it's better off that way. So I don't know. For now, at least. For now, there's a sense of independence. There's a sense of I'm working on my own. And I feel like that's the time for that right now for you. Let me see what the universe has. The 5 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the 9 of Wands. But there's something about this energy of rejection of yours. There's something quite interesting about this energy you're carrying towards this. Because I kind of see you open for the right energy. And then this one shows up and you reject it instinctively. And I'm like, did you ever stop to be really honest with yourself and look if this is the right energy or not? Because I feel like you cut it off just like that based on who knows what that doesn't belong to energy. And that's what makes this whole rejection of this a little bit deceitful, a little bit sabotaging. So it's more tied up to you than whatever it is they're doing. I don't care what they're doing. It's you and your rejection to this. There's something deceptive to it. So I feel like it could be one of those things where it shows up as something, but I feel like it's more to it than what it shows up, you know? And you're rejecting it based on how it shows up to you, where you're not looking beyond that. Maybe I'm wrong. Who the hell knows? But that's it. All right. Moving on to water signs, Pisces. Okay, you really got close this time around. I really shifted while looking for Gemini's 9 of Wands. All right, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Let's see what's going on. On your side, you get Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Swords. So there's a connection that's popping in here. The way you're showing it to me, it's, you know, your perspective on it tells me, okay, I have a lot of love here, but I also have a lot of confusion, but I'm still going to push through that confusion, you know, and I'm still going to give to this. Okay, fair enough. The energy attached to you, their perspective is, oh my God, this feels so deep, this feels so strong, this feels like, you know, the Lovers, the Empress, the Six of Wands. They're like all up there with this one in the way that they feel about it. There's a whole lot of love. There's a whole lot of intensity that they're feeling towards this. They're showing me no confusion tied up to it. Yeah, there's a little bit of that going on your side, which creates a little bit of a discrepancy here. A little bit of a mismatch, but just a tiny little bit. For the connection, the Fool, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Wands, them being in this energy, they might come off a little stronger than you are. That could be the issue here, because I see this whole love being blasted in your face, and you're like, oh, a little scary, a little intimidating. I don't see you running away from it yet. But because their energy is showing up really, really intense here, and yours is kind of at the same frequency, but because there's a little bit of a curtain there in front of confusion, when this blasts you, because of that curtain, you're going to be like, oh my God, what the hell just happened? Even if it's good energy. You know, so it could be a little intimidating in the way it could show up in the physical. A little too much. It could feel like a little too much. Which again, I feel like there's a match there, but also, you know, pay attention to these energies, because one is a little more intense than the other in the way it's coming through. Let me see what the universe has. What the hell is with the Five of Swords today? Five of Swords, Nine of Cups, the Death card. It's kind of looking like the phone ringing. It's kind of looking like someone is, that's the thing, there's that discrepancy in between energies, because someone's looking like they're responding to that intense energy, you know, in the same way, like, oh yeah, I feel the same. No, I see a difference in how this is perceived. So it's not the same way in the way that it's perceived, but someone is showing up as if, oh yeah, no, I feel the same way. No, and that's okay if you don't. The frequency of this is the same. But because you're not responding in the same way, that should be okay. And better off being honest about it instead of being deceptive and being like, oh yeah, no, it's the same. Because it might lead to something, you know, it's starting off based on a lie. Where do you think it will head eventually? So, I don't know. Try to figure out where you fall in this energetically. And if there's a difference in the way you're coming at this, that's okay. There should be, you know, we're not the same. None of us are. The frequency of love is here, and it's matching. It's just the way we take it and the way we bring it forward might be different. So don't try to align with the other one just because they feel it's strong. And it's like, well, what's wrong with me that I'm not feeling that strong? Let me say that I feel it as strong then. No, if you don't, you don't. That doesn't make it not valid, not there. So that's it. Moving on to Scorpio. Did the squirrels leave? Yes, they left. They ate all the bird food and they left. Alright, Scorpio, let's see what's going on. On your side, you get the 7 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Swords. You may have rejection over something here, and you're kind of upset that you're rejecting something. So you're looking at yourself and you're like, there's a little bit of regret, almost like maybe I missed an opportunity here, you know, by me saying no to whatever. There's a lot of things that don't make sense in this situation here. So I'm just gonna take you individually, because if I put them all together, it's like, this doesn't make sense. You're responding to something that's not even here, and they're doing their own thing of responding to you that you're not even bringing up. That I don't even know. So you're showing me your rejection, and then you're showing me you're upset that you rejected something. You are healing that, where it's looking like, okay, you know, it is what it is. So what if I missed an opportunity? It is what it is, kind of a thing at the end of the day. Come on. Man, I hate it when that happens. It's right there, right there. And then it goes away. Anyways, yeah, that's you on your side. So you're working with this energy. You're still a little upset though. The energy attached to you, the Ace of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the Justice card. They're like, look, Scorpio, I want to create something brand new with you. Okay? But I'm never going to come forward and initiate that with you. You would have to do that. So until you do, watch my back walking away from this. What? It's kind of like you, it's almost like a controlling energy. For things to be into balance here, you would have to put in all the effort to bring those things into balance. I'm not going to do shit. How is that possible? That balance is made out of two sides. If I'm not doing shit and Scorpio's doing everything, I'm going to... No. Anyways. For the connection, the Hangman, the King of Wands, the 3 of Swords. Yeah, one is pausing, the other one is doing. This is not working out. This is not equal give and take. Whatever's going on here, it's a little bit of a circus situation you got going on. Definitely not equal give and take. So I don't even know what this is about. It doesn't have to be about love necessarily, so don't get fixated on that. It could be just about anything in your life. So let's see what the universe has. Oscar just woke up. From the universe, you get the 4 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the 2 of Swords. Very confusing situation even for you, but I do see love at stake here. So maybe this could be a friend, or who knows. There's that situation of, you know what, I care about this person. I can't just let them go completely or whatever. You know, I can't cut them off of my life. But it becomes very, very confusing because it's a situation where there's no, you know, flow in the energy exchange here. It's kind of like all is expected of you. And you're dealing with your own shit. Why would you, you know, it's kind of like, no. I don't know what this is, but yeah, I do see that, you know, you care about them, they care about you possibly. It's kind of like, well, I can't let that go. Yeah, you can. If it's not working out, it's not working out. You know? You don't have to do all the work in this situation. Moving on to Cancer. think the animals have a relationship with the sun. Well, Oscar's scared of it because he can't see. The sun is creating all sorts of something. And the cats, yeah, they have their own special relationship with the sun. Alright, on your side, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the King of Cups. You don't know what to do about a situation, and because you're in this confusion about the situation, you're not even participating in the situation 100%. And it makes sense that you're not, because when you're, you know, in this place of, oh my god, I don't know what to do about it, your energy is not going to be fully in a direction because you don't have clarity over that direction. So when you lack clarity in a particular situation, your energy is not going to be there 100%. So it kind of makes sense that you're in this place. Your heart is there 100%, but your energy is not there 100%. Because there's not clarity in the situation on your side. The energy attached to you, the Six of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Five of Swords. This energy shows me, I feel good about where things are at, but they're also showing me no participation at all. And that kind of comes through deceptive, because it's like, it's almost like they're allowing for things to happen in the way that they are. They're not participating at all, even though they're involved in the situation. And it's kind of like it's going to die off eventually. It's like if it doesn't have your juice, the battery doesn't have that juice, it's going to die, right? Whatever this is, think of it as a battery. If you don't keep on charging it, it's, you know, so the fact that someone is telling me, oh, you know what, I'm not participating in something, but I love the way it works out. What? What do you mean you love the way it works out? Something that's tied up to you directly, but you're not participating in it. Who's doing it for you, you know? So that's why it's coming in as a little bit of a deceptive energy here. For the connection, the Ace of Wands, the Hierophant, the Strength card. This situation needs work. You know, I don't know what's going on here. I have no idea. It needs work. If you want to give it work, if you want to give it that juice, you can give it. But make sure they get up, you know, off their ass here and put the work too. Because it's like the both of you need to do it. So I feel like that's where your indecision is coming from. Because I feel like you're getting their stagnation in this. Like, well, they're not participating. So why would I put in 100% when they're not putting in, you know, 1%? I don't know. A little similar to Scorpios, a little, not much, though. The Scorpios was heading in a different direction than this. This could be a commitment in love. I don't know. Let's see what the universe has here to close it off. The Hangman, the Page of Cups, the Six of Swords. Yeah. This is not sustainable for the long run, whatever it is. Because one is participating, but just a little bit, while the other one is not at all. It's kind of looking like it's almost like dying off on its own. Like you don't even have to do anything about it. You know, if it keeps going under these energies, nothing's coming out of it. It's kind of fading away on its own. Which makes sense. You know, it's not a sustainable situation here. Not with the energies that are at stake. So I don't know what this is. All right. But that's it. That's what I have for you guys. Yeah. I shall go and eat, nap, wake up, see this video with you guys. And then probably work again. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. That sneeze is on its way. I know it. And I hear that if you look at the sun, and I'm looking at the goddamn sun, and the sneeze is still up there kind of doing its thing, but it's not. Come on. Come on. You can do this. Okay, it went. But yeah. Love you guys, and I'll see you next time.